What's up, pumpkin people? We're back for another update this week of the giant pumpkin patch. Plant's looking really good. I'd say the plant's about 20 feet long. I'm going to show you just some basic vine burying techniques. I'm just going to set up probably the camera on a time lapse of some sort, just me in the patch. I'm also going to show you our tomato plant up on the porch, just so to show you guys that you really don't need a lot of room to grow tomatoes. So if any of you people want to grow tomatoes, you only need just a little small container, and I'll show you what I do for that as well. But let's start up here at the shed, at the flowers. Check out that video, how I planted these and what I used. Looking really good. No complaints there. The weather for the past, I'd say, week has been hot and humid, 80, 85 degrees, sometimes pushing over 90. So the plant's been it's really doing really well right now. We pollinated last Monday, so we have one pumpkin, I think, on day 6. And I may have I used one male to pollinate. And we possibly have another pollination tomorrow, and I'll show you guys that too. Show you the bio. I definitely want the second one, I think, to be our keeper this year. But let's go see you guys down at the patch, and take a look at the plant. And I'm just gonna do some basic maintenance of the plant and set this camera up so you can just watch me work. Here we go. All right, just want to show you our tomato plant up on our porch here. So we have 2 plants in this pot. We have some cherry tomatoes, and then we have some, I think, beefsteak tomatoes. You can see them right there. They're starting to really take off. I mean, tons and tons of tomatoes. So check out my videos on my short videos on pruning and pollination. Like I said, just to pollinate a tomato plant like this, I like to just give it a little shake. Because if you look on a tomato flower, you can't really see it. Let's see if we can zoom in right there. It's basically on a tomato flower that has both male and female parts. So when you shake this plant internally, I guess there's some pollen falling into the female portion of the flower, and that's what pollinates, and that's how you create tomatoes. So just not sure if anyone knew that, but it's not like you have to pick these off and pollinate, but just simply shake, and the pollen in these flowers is falling and pollinating the female portion. So I've been doing that a lot this year. Every time I come out and water, I've been shaking the plant a little bit, and I'd say this is the best year I've had so far. I mean, look at all these flowers on this tomato plant. I mean, it's really, really, really nice. Check out just even the base of this tomato plant. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really, really big. So this is about I'd say 10-gallon pot, nothing huge. And when I start my plants, I just bury them really deep. So the deeper you plant your tomatoes, it'll make more roots. So my root system, I think, is pretty big. And then I use Wow Super Starter Packs from Wow Organic Wonder. Check out his website for the starter packs. And then I use, I think, Plant Marvel fertilizer once a week. It's 15, 30, 12. I don't have the bag in front of me, but it has a good balance. And these are just some flowers. I had some leftover extras. But let's go down to the pumpkin patch, and I'll keep you guys updated on this. But you don't need a lot of space to get a lot of tomatoes. So let's go check out the giant pumpkin. All right, the moment you guys all have been waiting for. Here's our giant pumpkin plant. And it's doing really, really well. Side vines are, really taking off there. Ooh, right there, right there. They're starting to come out even the fence. Yes, I know I need a bigger area. Let's take a walk around this way. Show you, here's our pollination. This is day 6. I'm not sure if it took or not, but that's about 10 feet out or so. It's way too close, I think, for me, but I just wanted to use this plan D. That's an ice pack. It's been really hot, so when I pollinated, I put an ice pack next to the female blossom just to help keep it cool. Not sure if it helped, but a lot of people do it, so gave it a try. Long stem, it's swelling up. It's still shiny, so it might have took. Color of these leaves are really good. I mean, I really hit this hard with fertilizer last week, and you can see all these side vines coming out. And I'm snaking through the fence here, but looking really good. And then I think tomorrow, this is about 20 feet out. Where is it? I think it's right down there. Yeah, right there. There's our female, about 20 feet out. Hopefully we can get that one a set. And I got it, so that's why I wanted to be my keeper and be plenty far out. I have about 20 days to grow our plant out. So once I set that fruit, I have about 20 days to grow this plant as big as I can before it becomes a sink, so to speak. And also this week, I extended the patch right there, probably another 10 feet or so. So it's leaving the soil, but one of these years I'll definitely make the patch bigger, but I'm trying to definitely fill in every square inch I can with leaves. People have grown 1,300 pound pumpkins in even smaller areas than this. So I have hopes this year to get something really big. So it's looking really nice. One of my better plants I think I've ever had for this time of year. Looking good. And I think I have another one that tipped really far in there. So that would be out here somewhere, you know, a couple more feet, another 5 feet or so. But I think it's gonna be tomorrow. You can see that female's right there. But we'll see what happens. But I'm just gonna set this camera up now, and I'm gonna do some vine training and burying, just to, you know, see what I do here as a daily routine for the giant pumpkin. So let's get to it. Let's get to work. Okay, I think that concludes this week's episode. Like, subscribe to our page. Hopefully by next week we'll have another one set. Looking pretty good. We're on schedule. If I can get something pollinated by end of June, early July. I'm not setting any world records here, but you know, if we can get up over 1,000 pounds, that'd be really good. But everything's going great. Like I said in my previous episode, check that one out. Make sure you're keeping up with your fungicides and your insecticides, and you're alternating your fungicides every 7 to 10 days. Don't just do one fungicide. Make sure you're alternating, because the funguses will get immune to the fungicide and build up immunity. So make sure you keep alternating. But until next time, grow 'em big.